这礼拜我们要谈的是这两个礼拜，连续2个礼拜，我们要谈的是 John 9。
The whole week we're going to talk about the John chapter 9.
Not whole week. I mean, this Sunday or also next Sunday, we're going to go through the entire chapter 9. Okay. Since the passage is pretty long, so I will not ask you to rise up and read together. I hired 2 professionals to read the scripture for us today. Okay. 所以平常会帮我们用中文念出来，然后 Abraham 会帮我们用英文。OK。
约翰福音第9章，耶稣过去的时候，看见一个人生来是瞎眼的。门徒问耶稣说：“拉比，这人生来是瞎眼的，是谁犯了罪？是这人呢？是他父母呢？”耶稣回答说：“也不是这人犯了罪，也不是他父母犯了罪，是要在他身上显出神的作为来。趁着白日，我们必须做那差我来者的工；黑夜将到，就没有人能做工了。我在世上的时候是世上的光。”耶稣说了这话，就吐唾沫在地上，用唾沫和泥抹在瞎子的眼睛上，对他说：“你往西罗亚池子里去洗。”他去一洗，回头就看见了。他的邻舍和那素常见他是讨饭的，就说：“这不是那从前坐着讨饭的人么？”有人说是他，又有人说不是，却是像他。他自己说是我。他们对他说：“你的眼睛是怎么开的呢？”他回答说：“有一个人名叫耶稣，他和泥抹我的眼睛，对我说：‘你往西罗亚池子去洗。’我去一洗，就看见了。”他们说：“那个人在哪里？”他说：“我不知道。”他们把从前瞎眼的人带到法利赛人那里。耶稣和泥开他眼睛的日子是安息日，法利赛人也问他是怎么得看见的。瞎子对他们说：“他把泥抹在我的眼睛上，我去一洗就看见了。”法利赛人中有的说：“这个人不是从神来的，因为他不守安息日。”又有人说：“一个罪人怎能行这样的神迹呢？”他们就起了纷争。他们又对瞎子说：“他既然开了你的眼睛，你说他是怎样的人呢？”他说：“是个先知。”犹太人不信他从前是瞎眼，后来能看见的。等到叫了他的父母来，问他们说：“这是你们的儿子吗？”他说：“你们说他生来是瞎眼的，如今怎么能看见了呢？”他父母回答说：“他是我们的儿子，生来就瞎眼，这是我们知道的。至于他如今怎么能看见，我们却不知道。是谁开了他的眼睛，我们也不知道。他已经成了人，你们问他吧，他自己必能说。”他父母说这话是怕犹太人，因为犹太人已经商议定了，若有认耶稣是基督的，要把他赶出会堂。因此他父母说：“他已经成了人，你们问他吧。”所以法利赛人第2次叫了那从前瞎眼的人来，对他说：“你该将荣耀归给神。我们知道这人是个罪人。”他说：“他是个罪人不是，我不知道。有一件事情我知道，从前我是眼瞎的，如今能看见了。”他们就问他说：“他向你做什么？是怎么开了你的眼睛呢？”他回答说：“我方才告诉你们，你们不听，为什么又要听呢？莫非你们也要做他的门徒吗？”他们就骂他说：“你是他的门徒，我们是摩西的门徒。神对摩西说话是我们知道的，只是这个人，我们不知道他从哪里来。”那人回答说：“他开了我的眼睛，你们竟不知道他从哪里来，这真是奇怪。我们知道神不听罪人，唯有敬奉神、遵行他旨意的，神才听他。从创世以来，未曾听见有人把生来是瞎子的眼睛开了。这人若不是从神来的，什么也不能做。”他们回答说：“你全然生在罪孽中，还要教训我们吗？”于是把他赶出去了。耶稣听说他们把他赶出去，后来遇见他，就说：“你信神的儿子吗？”他回答说：“主啊，谁是神的儿子，叫我信他呢？”耶稣说：“你已经看见他，现在和你说话的就是他。”他说：“主啊，我信。”就拜耶稣。耶稣说：“我为审判到这世上来，叫不能看见的可以看见，能看见的反瞎了眼。”同他在那里的法利赛人听见这话，就说：“难道我们也瞎了眼吗？”耶稣对他们说：“你们若瞎了眼，就没有罪了。但如今你们说我们能看见，所以你们的罪还在。”
John chapter 9. As he passed by, he saw a man blind from birth. And his disciples asked him, Rabbi, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? Jesus answered, it was not that this man sinned, nor his parents, but that the works of God might be displayed in him. We must work the works of him who sent me while it is day. Night is coming when no one can work. As long as I am in the world, I am the light of the world. Having said these things, he spit on the ground and made mud with his saliva. Then he anointed the man's eyes with the mud and said to him, Go, wash in the pool of Siloam, which means sent. So he went and washed and came back, saying, The neighbors and those who had seen him before as a beggar were saying, Is this not the man who used to sit and beg? Some said, It is he. Others said, No, but he is like him. He kept saying, I am the man. So they said to him, Then how were your eyes opened? He answered, The man called Jesus made mud and anointed my eyes and said to me, Go to Siloam and wash. So I went and washed, and I received my sight. They said to him, Where is he? He said, I do not know. They brought him to the Pharisees, the man who had formerly been blind. Now it was the Sabbath day when Jesus made the mud and opened his eyes. So the Pharisees again asked him how he had received his sight. And he said to them, He put mud on my eyes, and I washed, and I see. Some of the Pharisees said, This man is not from God, for he does not keep the Sabbath. But others said, How can a man who is a sinner do such signs? And there was a division among them. So they said again to the blind man, What do you say about him, since he has opened your eyes? He said, He is a prophet. The Jews did not believe that he had been blind and had received his sight, until they called the parents of the man who had received his sight, and asked them, Is this your son? And you say was born blind? How then does he now see? His parents answered, We know that this is our son, and that he was born blind. But how he now sees, we do not know, nor do we know who opened his eyes. Ask him, he is of age, he will speak for himself. His parents said these things because they feared the Jews, for the Jews had already agreed that if anyone should confess Jesus to be Christ, he was to be put out of the synagogue. Therefore, his parents said, He is of age, ask him. So, for the second time, they called the man who had been blind and said to him, Give glory to God. We know that this man is a sinner. He answered, Whether he is a sinner, I do not know. One thing I do know, that I was blind, now I see. They said to him, What did he do to you? How did he open your eyes? He answered them, I have told you already, and you would not listen. Why do you want to hear it again? Do you also want to become his disciples? They reviled him, saying, You are his disciple, but we are disciples of Moses. We know that God has spoken to Moses. But as for this man, we do not know where he comes from. The man answered, Why? This is an amazing thing. You do not know where he comes from, and yet he opened my eyes. We know that God does not listen to sinners. But if anyone is a worshiper of God and does his will, God listens to him. Never since the world began has it been heard that anyone opened the eyes of a man born blind. If this man were not from God, he could do nothing. They answered him, You were born in utter sin, and will you teach us? And they cast him out. Jesus heard that they had cast him out, and having found him, he said, Do you believe in the Son of Man? He answered, And who is he, sir, that I may believe in him? Jesus said to him, You have seen him, and it is he who is speaking to you. He said, Lord, I believe, and he worshipped him. Jesus said, For judgment I came into this world, that those who do not see may see, and those who see may become blind. Some of the Pharisees near him heard these things, and said to him, Are we also blind? Jesus said to them, If you were blind, you would have no guilt. But now that you say, We see, your guilt remains.
Okay, let's pray. 父神，我们感恩，
Father, we give thanks.
借着今天你要给我们的话，
Through today, the message that you want to give it to us,
我们盼望你真的帮助我们，
that we hope that you will truly help us,
以 以致我们眼睛能够看见，
therefore that our eyes might see,
以致我们人生可以看见不一样的光景，
and therefore that our life will be different.
以致我们整个生命因为看见了而不一样。
So that because we have seen you that our life will be altered and changed.
这不是人手所能做的，
This is not can be done through the man's hand.
所以我们恳求你的圣灵在我们心里做工。
And we pray that your Holy Spirit work within us,
也让我们以下这一段分享，以下将讲到时间，我们能够明白，
so that the sharing, the preaching, that we might understand your word,
能够领受神的祝福、
that we will receive your blessing,
神的治疗、
and your healing,
神的能力。
and your power.
我们奉耶稣基督宝贵圣名祈求
We pray in
，Amen。
the precious name of Jesus. Amen.
OK， 这个是给你们问题，
This is the question for you.
下礼拜给我答案。
Next week, give me the answer.
这个是盲人用的字，
This is the prayer that the blind people use.
但它有一个学名的，
It has the name.
所以你们回家去找。这是儿童植物学的功课。
This is a Sunday school students' homework.
OK， 下礼拜
Next week,
你拿答案过来给我。
if you bring your answer to me,
OK， 两件事情，一个就是他的名字，真正名字叫什么，中文、英文都可以了。
what does it mean? The name, whether it's Chinese or English.
OK， 第二个，
Second,
写下瞎子，用这种 form 写下瞎子。
write down the word blind.
OK，
Using the-
好不好？
using
这是
the word.
给儿童植物学的功课。
This is the homework for the Sunday school children.
这礼拜呢，我特别的有恩典，
This week I have extra praise to you
因为我刚刚被人家轰了2个礼拜，
because for the past week I was studying hard in Philadelphia.
所以我发现原来学习是这么痛苦一件事情。
That I realized that learning is so hard and difficult.
所以我忽然间觉得我好有恩典。
And suddenly that I just filled with a lot of grace.
所以今天我们只会用一些比较轻松的方式，我们做一个简介就够了。
Today I just want to give you a brief introduction.
然后下礼拜呢，我才会讲后半段那个中心到底在哪里。
So that next week I will focus on the central message.
所以如果你这个礼拜可以的话，我鼓励你尽量想办法把这一整章多看几遍。
And I encourage you that throughout this week that read through and through John chapter 9.
因为下礼拜我可能会用到原文，会飞来飞去，所以我怕你跟不
So
上。
next week I will use the original text to share with you.
OK， 好不好？可以，好，所以尽量这礼拜预备好。
This week prepare.
OK， 首先第一件事情想要你们做的，
First thing I want you to do is
你能不能找一个 partner？ 你旁
you
边有
go find a partner that is next to you.
OK， 我讲你做一件事情就够了。
There's one thing I want to do to you. I want you to do.
一个呢是假装是瞎子，
One that you act as a blind person,
然后另外一个要解释给他听一样东西，
and the other person have to describe to.
请你解释给他听什么叫做紫色。
Please describe to your blind partner what is the color of pink.
Purple。
Purple.
所以第一层找一个你的旁边 OK，
Okay. Someone next to you explain.
一个负责解说什么是紫色，
How do you describe purple?
另外一个呢是瞎的，
The other one is blind.
然后你来给他问题，如果你听得懂，那感谢；
Or
你
if
听不懂，
the blind person understands blind, if not, then you have to ask a question.
所以第一个你是生来就瞎的哦，你从来没有看过什么是。
Okay. The one that acts as a blind person, you're born as a blind.
我给你1分钟时间，你今天用你的 interpretation
I give you 1 minute, okay? Use your creativity to explain what is the color of purple.
Good. Yes. Try it.
Okay, 试试看，每个试试看。
Try it.
one of you that you have a great answer to the blind, the explanations of purple to the blind? Do you have a great answer that you think that you have?
没有。好，那刚刚当瞎子的那个有没有听到很爆笑的方法的？
How about the one that who is blind that have you heard the funny explanation?
有没有？有吗？举个手。
Anyone?
哇，惨了，我们教会根本不规则。
Our church is so not creative at all.
OK， 所以刚刚的状况是怎样？两边都不满意。
So the both sides is not satisfied,
有
right?
没有人满意的？
Any one of you are satisfied whether you are blind or you are the one that is to share?
没有。OK， good。那我告诉你我的烦恼吧。
Let me tell you my version of it.
一般来说的做法，
Usually that what the people would explain is
因为他的五感当中失去了一样，我们就要强调另外几个感官来补足它。
because one of the five senses is missing, so that you will have to use the other four to explain.
所以我们要用的是用他的那个叫什么嗅觉，
To use the way to smell,
他的味觉，
the way to taste,
甚至是他的听觉，
or to the listening,
还有他的触觉去
or the
做。
one that to feel the touch.
给你 example， 大概会像怎样的状
Give
态？
you an example. What this would bring.
我们基本上就会紫色，对不对？
The color purple.
拿一个葡萄汁出来，
That you give them grape juice.
然后闻，
To let him smell it, or let his wine smell.
这个叫做葡萄汁，
This is called grape juice.
然后闻，
Let the blind
然后
person
尝一口
and let the person taste.
，OK， 然后告诉他，这个就是葡萄汁，
So this is how the grape juice tastes,
然后它是紫色的，
and it's purple.
这个基本上已经是最好的方法。
So this is the most efficient way, or the way to explain.
所以你就知道，如果像这种方法要介绍颜色很简单，
So you use this to explain the colors, maybe quite.
紫色我们拿葡萄汁，
Purple that we will use the grape juice.
橙色你拿什么？
The orange that we will use orange juice.
黄色你拿什么？
Yellow we will use
pineapple。
pineapple. Okay.
OK，那红色呢？
How about red?
放血。
You use blood.
红色你拿什么？Cherry。
You can use cherry. Strawberry.
Strawberry。哇，你们都好有钱哦！我只能够拿 tomato juice。
Tomato. Okay, so you can use
哇
tomato juice.
OK， 所以呢，我们基本上呢，对一个瞎子，我们帮助他认识一些光明的东西、颜色的东西的时候，我们只能够用他其他的还能够 function 的感觉来去做。
When we explain to the blind that we will use the other four sense to explain to the blind what is this power.
那问题就来了，
And the problem arrived
如果一个人
if a person
他在属灵上是盲的，
that he is spiritually blind.
什么叫做属灵上是盲子？
What does
是
it
瞎
mean?
子。
What does it mean to be spiritually blind?
就是他没有办法看见光，
It's that the person is not able to see the light,
以及光里面的一切。
or even the content of the light.
所以在这种情形底下，
So under circumstances,
来，我请你做一个动作，闭上你的眼睛，
please close your eyes.
对，闭上你眼睛。
Close your eyes.
好，请你告诉我你现在看到什么颜色？
Can you tell me what color have you seen now?
努力的看啊，闭上眼睛，努力的看，你现在看到
Close
什么
your
颜色
eyes.
呢
Focus. What's the color before you?
？OK， 正常来说，如果你有乖乖闭上眼睛就是黑色。如果你跟我说其他颜色，一定是你没被闭上眼睛。
If you do it right, then you should be black. Otherwise, you take a peek.
好，闭上眼睛之后，你告诉我黑色，然后我现在想要你自己做一个回答。
So you close your eyes before you. Then
先不要张开眼睛哦，
来，
先不要张开眼睛哦。
Don't open your eyes.
请你在这个时候形容给我听，什么叫做光，
Explain to me now.
或者什么叫做白色？
While you close your eyes, explain to me what is to be light or what is to be white.
OK，
Can you explain?
好，你可以张开眼睛。
Okay, open up your eyes.
我们发现的时候呢，
A lot of times that we discover
当我们是瞎看不见的时候，
when we are blind and we are not able to see,
我们都用相反的方式去形容。
we use opposite to describe.
如果一个人从来没有看过光，
If a person has never seen the light
如果一个人一辈子都活在黑暗当中，
before, if a person that has lived in the darkness before,
如果你要问他
if you
什么
ask
叫做
him
光，
what is to be light,
然后他也承认光的存在的时候
and the
呢，
person admit that there's a light exists,
一般来说对于光的认知就是相反，
so usually that they understand is the opposite of the light.
就不黑暗了。
It's just not to be dark.
只要不是黑暗就是光了，
It's not dark, and that means a light.
只要不要黑色就是白色了。
If it's not black, then it should be white.
那我问你，
But let me ask you,
不是黑色一定是白色？
if it's not black, then it should be white. Is it?
不是黑色一定就是白色？
If it's not black, then should that be also should that be white at all?
黑暗的相对是光，但是光真的就只有白光。
What's the opposite of darkness is light.
你发现我们没有办法掌握的。
A lot of times that we cannot grasp it.
如果你本身就是在黑暗，
If you yourself are in
你一
darkness,
辈子都在黑暗，
throughout your life you are in darkness.
你没有办法明
You
白什么叫做光。
you will not understand what is to have light.
所以当耶稣在讲这番话的时
So
候，
when Jesus explained those words,
是要在他身上显出神的作为来。
to show God's work in you,
刚才讲的是要借着这个人来显出神的荣耀来。
that through this that to show the mighty word of God.
耶稣在跟谁说话？跟这个瞎子说话吗？
Is Jesus speak to the blind?
不是，
No.
耶稣是跟门徒说话。
Jesus speak to the disciples.
这些门徒是这个瞎子吗？
Is the disciple are the blind?
不是，
No.
可是他们真的不是瞎子。
But are they truly not blind at all?
如果他们真的不是瞎子的话，他们不应该这样子问。
If our disciples not the blind, they should not ask this question.
如果他们真的看见神的荣耀的时候，应该是这样子问：
If they have seen God's glory, they should ask this.
拉比这人生来是瞎眼的，是要荣耀谁呢？是要荣耀他自己，是荣耀他的父母，还是要荣耀上帝呢？
Well, when they born blind, are they to glorify God or are they to glorify themselves?
Or to glorify their parents.
Their parents.
为什么他们不这样子问？
Why wouldn't they ask this question to Jesus?
这个就是活在黑暗当中的人，
This is that the question that people live in the darkness.
他没有办法明白什么叫做神的荣耀、神的光，
They don't understand what is God's light and God's glory,
所以他只能够在黑暗当中摸索。
so that they can only search in the darkness.
所以他们看见的就是这样子的一个局面。
So what they have seen is this kind of situation.
他们把罪就等于了苦难，
They equal to have suffering is to have sin.
看见了吗？你现在看见了吗？
Have you seen it?
罪就等于苦难。
They equate sin. That means you have suffering.
这一种基本上就是一个没有属灵眼睛的人得出的总结。
And this is what the spiritual blind, that their conclusion is.
这种总结以下，事实上他是很清楚的讲出两个方向：是他自己呢，还是他父母呢？
Under this kind of circumstances, that whether they question the person himself or the parents.
我们人其实建构我们人生是根据罪来建构。When we build our life, we actually live upon two principles of sin. Two principles of sin. 第一种，
The first sin,
我的生活很苦啊，一定都是我的问题，
that I suffer so much in my life.
一定是我曾经做过什么不该做的事情。
There must be something that I have done before.
这一辈子找不到，应该是上辈子的问题。
And if I cannot find in this life, it must be last life.
中国的文化当中，我们常常听到这一
In
话，
Chinese culture, we hear this a lot.
是不是？
Isn't it?
是不是？
Isn't it?
这就是第一种罪的原则。
And this is a principle of one of the sin.
所以，如果生命要好过，要怎么做啊？
Therefore, that if you want to have a good life,
少犯罪哦。
that I was sinless.
多少人呢？
To be a good person.
最少这一生拿不到，希望下一生可以拿到。
Even if this life I cannot grasp it, I can have it next life.
那你这样子，你还敢跟我说你不是建构人生在罪上？
That you dare to say that you build this upon sin.
你整个人生哲学就是在罪里面出来的，
That your philosophy is derived from this.
是不是？
Isn't it?
是不是？
Isn't it?
少做一些念，我们中国常讲，少做一些念，
That to do less crafty deeds,
希望未来就少一点的灾祸。
so that I hope that I will receive less punishment.
就算这一生躲不了，希望下一辈子。
Even this life I can avoid it, at least next life I can avoid it.
中国人的思想、中国的文化很重的扎在罪的原则上。
And this is the culture that the Chinese built upon the sin.
另外一种呢，
Now, what about the other one?
没有看到他在后面在讲，是他的父母嘛？
That you say that is it the parents?
我的困难，我的苦难是你们的错。
My suffering is your fault, the parents.
小朋友，
Children,
我直接跟你讲，
let me tell you frankly,
你常常做这种事情，
a lot of times you do this.
都是你啦。
Yes, of course it's you.
奇怪，你考试不及格，关我爸妈什么
That you fail from your test. Why you blame on
事？自己不
your
读书
parents?
关我什么事？
You don't study hard. Why you blame on your parents?
都是你啦。
Of course it's you, mom and dad.
然后除了爸妈以外，还可以怪谁？
And then who else can you blame?
甚至我的朋友、
People that surround you, your friends,
这个社会、
this society,
这个国家，
this country.
都是这个世界上
Of
面的
course
人
it's
的
you
错，
all. You make me like this.
是你们让我不高兴。
You make me unhappy.
我们当中其实不单单小朋友，
Not just the children.
还有很多已经长大，但是还没有办法脱去小朋友样子的，
That a lot of us have even grown up, but we still act like a childish act.
都是别人的错。
It's all other people's fault.
这一种是第二种的从罪当中扎出来的原因。
And this is the second explanation that you build everything upon the sin.
这一种的麻烦，这一种的观念在哪里看得最清楚呢？
Concept, where can we see it clearly?
在美国文化当中就是
In American society, you can see this.
都是别人的错。
So, of course, your fault, not me.
最后到一个地步，最近有人问，又在问我这个问题，
So, to a point that someone asked me a question,
牧师，
I asked her,
到底同性恋是不是与生俱来？
whether or not that gay is being born natural.
都是我爸妈的错，
It's my parents' fault.
都是上帝的错。
It's fault of God.
我就直接跟他讲，
So then I told the person frankly,
到目前
even to the point,
没有人能够证明一件事情，
no one can prove one thing,
同性恋是与生俱来。
that homosexual is come when you form with it.
你去找任何的科学研究，没有一个人够敢讲这句话。
None of the scientific proof can show that you can born naturally to be gay.
我很敢讲，因为我一直在做这方面的 research，
Because I dare to say it because
还没出来。
I've been looking for the research, and none of it.
最多只能说，
Most that we can say is
可能后天先天合在一起了。
maybe that you're born and plus later on the way you live.
什么叫做后天先天合在一起？
What that means that you're born with it and then later on the way you live.
选择
That your choice.
是你的选择，
That this is your choice.
你的人生其实是你的选择。
That your life actually is your choice.
可是为什么我们又要推来推去呢？
Then why is it that we have to use the blame game?
因为你没有办法承担你选择的后果，
Because whatever you have decided that you cannot hold to,
所以你都怪别人，
so that obviously you blame to other people.
都是你们不够爱我啦，
Because you don't love me now.
所以我成长过来才会变成一个暴怒的人呐。
So that I have anger problem because that throughout my life that you didn't love me now.
都是你们的错啦，
It's all your fault.
以至于我今天我整个人生都被你们毁了啦。
So that my whole life been shattered because of you.
我只能告诉你，
I only can tell you one thing.
请你静下来，
Please calm down.
听我一下这句话。
Listen to me.
当我们在做整个心理学研究的时候，
When I study throughout the psychology,
我越来越清楚，神的话很多。
and more I realize that God's word is the truth.
任何一个苦难在你身上，
Any one of the suffering that's within you,
不是只有一个结果。
it's not just it has a one result.
什么结果？
What's the result?
我们常常说的结果就是我说爱都是你们的错。
The result is oh yes, it's all your fault.
我跟你说，第二个结果，
Actually, there's a second result.
第二个结果在这里。
Second result is right here.
我看过很多的 case，
I've seen many cases.
从小受虐待也好，苦难也好 ，whatever something happened。
That a person that when there was a torture or there was abuse.
你可以说是可能是父母离婚啊，或者是很早就爸妈其中有一个人死掉，或者说是孤儿 ，whatever。
Or maybe you're orphan, or maybe that your parents are divorced.
我要告诉你的是，
Let me tell you one thing.
它都不是直接等于悲惨人生。
It doesn't equate that you should have a very shattered life.
很多这样子的 case， 既然会出现很多人格、人身上都很优秀的人才。
That through the suffering, that there are so many people that they thrive and they have good characters.
他们都真的能够把他们身上所遭遇的显出神的。
That they can manifest God's glory.
所以那个的原因不在于你受的是苦难，还是你受的是很棒的诱惑条件来培养。
The cause is that throughout whether you suffer or whether you have a good life.
因为我们也发现有很多很优厚条件成长的小朋友，长大之后一样，人生个性一塌糊涂。
That you might have a good material life, but those children when they grow up, they still have a messy life later on.
所以还是回到原点，我刚刚告诉你，
So go back to the original point that I've shared with you.
特别是小朋友，请你听
Especially your children, listen to me. Look at me.
all the kids look at me。你将来有什么人生是你选的，
That whatever the future that you have is that you are the one that's making the choice.
不要怪苦难，
Don't blame on the suffering.
也不要怪你有没有一个很棒的环境，
Don't blame on whether or not you have a good living conditions.
是你的选择。
That's your choice.
所有长大的，
All those grown up.
我只能告诉你一句话。
There's only one thing I can tell you.
你现在如果正在挣扎、正在很痛苦的时候，
If you are in the midst of suffering,
我告诉你一句话：
I will tell you one phrase.
不要怪别人的错，
Don't blame on others.
是因为你过去不断的已经做了很多的选择。
Because that you have made many choices before.
这样子听起来好像没有出路，
It seems that there's no way out.
不是。
No.
我们的问题不在于我碰到什么，在于我怎么样子有可能不做这个选择。
It's not that when we encounter the problem, it's not that what we choose or we not to choose.
这也是今天我希望你回去以前能够抓住，为什么有些人就能够做不一样的选择？
Now, I want you to think about why is it that there are other people that are making other choice.
我给你一个课，
Let me share you a quote.
like an open field? It reminds me of your lady action. It's sultry. I have a long armor and I just be moving around. Is it an aphrodisiac? Sanctuary, people are naked really time. Whales. Whalestone. That was in Paris. I was in there. It's really clean. Clean and fresh. Brings me to a happy place. I still think I would rest my baby. You can go ahead and take your money for it.
It's like a pigsty.
Huh? Didn't expect this. Still smell apples.
What does this clip? What do we see from it?
当然是一个广告，
It's actually it's a commercial
就把路上的人直接蒙住眼睛，
that they blindfold people that walk by,
把他们带到一些很脏乱的环境当中，
and they bring them to a room that is so dirty,
然后就问他们
and ask the person,
你觉得怎么样？
"What do you feel?"
啊，你听到他们说什么样？
And you hear their response.
其实有一个我很喜欢的
One of the person I like it very much.
，smell like open field。
Smell like an open field.
OK， 好像在这个很大的
It's just like if you are in a spacious place.
问题出在哪里呢？
Where's the problem?
你都知道吗？
That you will see
因为眼睛看不到。
because they have been blindfolded.
就像我一开始告诉你的，
It's just like at the beginning I told you.
对于一个眼睛瞎掉的人，
To a blind person,
我们只能够刺激他其他还活着的感官来的。
we can use their other four still usable sense.
所以刚刚这样子的一个 clip 就在告诉我们一件事
So
情：
the clip had told us one thing,
你可以对于环境一无所知，
that you might be so blind to your surrounding,
却仍然会活在一个自己构想出来的现实当中。
and you will live in a dream reality that you want to live in.
舒不舒服呢？
Does it feel comfortable?
我们很多人做很多选择，
A lot of us make a lot of choice
是为了要逃开罪恶。
that we want to avoid the sin. Therefore, we
我们想要逃开那一种的罪疚，
we want to get away from the sinful.
我们不想要让罪疚感埋葬我们的人生，
And we don't want to have this sinful feeling within us,
所以我们要想办法用其他的方法来拒绝它。
so that we will use other ways to refuse.
刚刚这个 commercial 他们用那种香水在片，
So that the commercial that they use to preach to do that.
我们人生有很多种方法，
There are so many ways throughout our life
怪别人的错，
that we blame upon others,
甚至是怪自己的错。
that you blame upon yourself.
但是你知道吗？
But then do you know?
这个是最讽刺的部分。
And this is most sarcastic.
我们常常在谈一些的 case， 它是怎么样子的呢？
A lot of time we talk about a lot of cases. What's the result?
有很多人在自责当中，反而觉得更平安。
That a lot of times that you just self-pity, self-blame, that you feel more safe and comfortable.
很奇怪，
Strange.
有些人是要靠怪罪别人来得到平安，但我告诉你，相反的，也有很多人用怪罪自己来得平安。
Some will blame on themselves. Some will blame others to make them feel at peace.
你知道在做什么？
What are they doing?
这个就是罪的原则产生出来的。
And this is what the principle of sin has derived.
为什么一个人怪罪自己的过程当中，可以一样的借着怪罪自己得到平安？
How could you have blame yourself and self-pity that you still have peace within you?
因为他觉得他能够负起这个代价，
Because they feel that they are able to carry the burden.
他就每天在他的生活当中煎熬，然后在当中说：“我一直在repay我的选择，我的罪。”
So the person keep on reminding themselves that I do this to pay for the debt that I owe before the sin.
好不好？
Is it good?
我不知道你好不好，
I don't know whether it's good or not.
我只知道有很多被错误断证说他有 depression 的人，市场是这种 case。
A lot of times that people are misdiagnosed because they have depression.
其实
Actually,
你在相信的
what you have to believe,
有问题。
you're believing the system has a problem.
为什么我们今天要谈罪？
Today, why do we have to talk about sin?
如果你真正能够用眼睛看到罪，
If you are able to see through your eyes,
如果你真正你的属灵眼光能够看见的话，
if your spiritual eye can see it,
你会发现罪绝对是大到一个地步，是你不能承担。
then you will realize that sin is so huge that you are not able to carry it.
那一种自我的责备是救不了你。
That you are self-pity, self-blame would not help you at all.
圣经当中有一个人就是这样，
In the Bible, there's one person like this.
很出名的，
One that very famous and well-known.
谁？
Who?
跟我久的人都知道，
If you
每
know
次都会讲到他。
Who?
犹大，
Judah.
你不要以为犹大没有罪疚感，
Judah will blame upon himself.
你不要以为犹大就没有悔改，就不想要悔改。
Judah wants to repent too.
你自己回去好好查考圣经，
That when you go back, you go read the Bible.
他整个的心思意念都在想我如何挽回我的错误。
That he wants to bring back the wrong that he had done to Jesus.
不过
But then,
他信错一样东西，到死的时候还在相信，
even when he died, he still believed in one wrong thing.
大不了用我的生命赔给你。
That he would say, he think that using his own life will replace Jesus' life or repay Jesus' life.
他觉得罪并不是大到一个地步，是他不能够负。
That he feel that when he committed sin, that he himself still are able to carry it.
我们是也是这样的想法，
Are we the same? Are we the same?
做错了什么事情，
When we have done anything wrong,
大不了命赔给你哦，
then I will just use my life and give it to you.
大不了去自杀
Or
喽。
commit suicide.
我要告诉你
But
了，
let me tell you one thing.
你想要自杀，因为你想要自己好过，
Because you want suicide because you want to make your own self feel good.
因为你还活在罪，
Because you are living under your own sin.
你的罪根本大到一个地步，是你不可能偿还。
That your sin are so great that you are not able to carry it.
当那一刻真的出现的时候，
When that moment has come,
我们才会看见为什么彼得有不一样的处理方法。
and that we are able to see how Peter responds.
彼得没有犯错啊，
Have Peter done anything wrong?
有，
Peter had committed sin.
不单单只有犹大背叛耶稣，
Not just
彼得很清楚的背叛耶稣。
Judah, even Peter betrayed
自己回去
Jesus.
看圣经，
If you go back, read it.
三次 denial， 他是主的门，
3 times Peter denied that he was a disciple of Jesus.
那是一个很严重的背叛。如果你把它看回去古代的一种师徒制的，那是很严重的背叛。
In ancient time, that when you betray your rabbi, it's a very serious sin.
当然今天不管了，今天你的老师你这样可以一大堆 F 对着他无所谓。
That you can use a lot of curse to your teacher, you don't even care.
是不一样的。
That is a very different culture.
彼得选的另外一种方法，
Peter had chosen a different path, different way.
选什么方法？
What kind of way Peter choose?
我不能靠我自己救自
That
己，
I cannot depend upon myself.
我救不了我自己，
I cannot save my own self.
所以他最后回到耶稣面前，
That he come before Jesus.
他等候耶稣给他的审判。
That he wait Jesus to give him judgment.
耶稣给他什么审判？
What kind of judgment does Jesus grant?
你死了。
That you will die.
是不是？你会不会这样对你的朋友？你背叛我，哈哈，你死定了。
If you betray me, then you will die.
你知道人生当中，我们做过这些 case 上，我发现一样最难处理的 case 就是背叛。
That throughout the so many counseling, that betrayal is very difficult.
最难。
That's most difficult ways to deal
不
with.
管是婚姻当中你的出轨，或者是朋友当中的出卖，生意上面伙伴的问题，只要一牵扯得到背叛的问题，很难处理。
Whether it's just simple friendship or even between the spouse, when you betray or when you've been betrayed, that it's very difficult to
耶
deal
稣怎
with.
么回答彼得？
What kind of answer that
来
Jesus
说
granted
经语
Peter?
在这里。 耶稣怎么回答？
What did Jesus say to Peter?
耶稣怎么回答？耶稣怎么回答彼得？牧养我的羊。
To be a shepherd of my sheep.
开什么玩笑？什么叫做牧养我的羊？你知道什么意思吗？
What does it mean to be shepherd of my sheep?
你当整个教会的代言。
That you be the representative of the church.
开玩笑，怎么可以？你试试看公司啊，老师要请一个人当 CEO。
Are you joking that when a company hired a CEO?
你会请一个背叛你的人来当 CEO 吗？
Would you ask someone that to have betrayed you to become CEO?
请到他扫垃圾、扫厕所还差不多，苦如他拜托。
To bring him back to be a porter to clean up the bathroom, not to become a CEO.
耶稣没有，
Jesus did not do that. You come back
后来牧养教
to minister to the church,
当教会的头，
to be the head of the church.
知道为什么？
Do you know why?
这个是有没有属灵眼光的问题
And this
的。
is whether or not that you have a spiritual eyesight.
因为耶稣没有把罪等同于苦难来看待整个人生。
Because Jesus did not equate sin as suffering.
耶稣怎么看？
What does Jesus have seen?
罪、苦难是你过去的经历，
Sin and suffering is your past experience.
是你过去曾经做的选择。
This is what the choice that you have made before.
但是今天
But today,
我给你机会，
I give you opportunity.
我给你恢复眼睛，
I give you the spiritual eyesight.
让你不再用那种已经死掉、充满罪的味道的感官来过你人生，
That you will not just live in the death, the smell of death.
让你的眼睛看见神的荣耀。
That allow you to see the glory of God.
以至于你在人生碰到任何困难的时
So
候，
that when you encounter a problem in your life,
出现这句话：
that here this phrase appears.
你人生的选择，除了 A 来之后，突然之间出现了 B 项。
That your choice, besides the choice A, you have a choice B.
我的苦难原来可以显出神的荣耀。
That my suffering can manifest God's glory.
那你会问我那怎样？
Now you ask me, then how should I do
我
it?
下礼拜再跟你详细谈。
Next week I'll give you the detail.
但是最核心的答案在这里：
But the focal point to the answer is right here.
你有没有恢复眼睛？
Are you able to see?
就在于你人生的选项当中有没有出现 B 选项。
That besides the A, the answer that in your life, does it appear to have a B answer?
当你碰见苦难、碰见困难的时候，人生如果出现 B 的选项的时候，
When you have sufferings and a harsh life, that do you have a B choice that come before you?
感谢主，
Thank the Lord
你真的有属灵的眼光。
that you have a spiritual eyesight.
那个不是，我要先讲的很久。那个不是靠读书，不是靠去听课拿得回来。
That no matter how much you study, how much you listen,
这个瞎子，你可以给他这个专业学校啊，
that you can bring this blind to a professional school.
他可以闻完全世界所有不同水果的味道，所有水果的味觉，
And he can smell all the fragrance of the fruit.
但是都不等同于他真的知道什么叫做颜色。
That doesn't represent that he knows what is to happen to seek to have the color.
真正的眼光需要神在你心里面重新再造起来。
The spiritual eyesight have to be from God restore you within your heart.
这个可以从哪里来？
Where can we see this?
只有一个方法，
There's only one way.
你跟神祷告。
That you pray to God.
Only one way，
There's 就一个方式。
你自己向神，
You yourself pray to God.
求神给你恢复属灵的眼
That God will restore you your spiritual eyesight.
光。你自己知道有没有？
You know whether or not you have it.
一出现 B 选项，你就知道你有。
That you have a choice B and you know God will restore your eyesight.
有什么好处？
What's it good for me?
最后总结，
Let me give you a conclusion.
有什么好处？
What's it for me?
恢复这个属灵眼光有什么好处？
When God restore your eyesight, and what's it good for me?
让你真的可以把握住，
So that you can truly see.
不会拿着什么，
That you will not continue to hold.
像刚刚我们看到的那个 commercial，
Like the commercial that we have seen before.
明明是臭袜子，
even though that it smells so bad,
但是因为你没看见，
because you're not able to see it.
加了很多这一些的香料下去，
Like the smelling salts add so many fragrance.
好香，
You say, oh, it smells so good.
哇，好干净。
Oh, so clean.
抱着这个就像一个很平安的毯子一样。
Now you grab this dirty blanket and say, oh, it's so peaceful.
我离不开它。
I cannot separate with this.
我这辈子没有它的时候，我活不下去
In。my life, that without this blanket, I cannot live, I cannot survive.
你心中有多少这种摆脱不了的罪？
That within you, that there's so many sins that you cannot just put it away.
就是这样子吧。
And it just come from here.
我再讲一次，
Let me rephrase it.
你心中有多少不能见人的罪？
There's so many sins that you do not dare to let other people know.
为什么摆脱不了？
That you cannot just get rid of it.
为什么每次都要去摸它一下才会觉得平
Every
安？
time that you just have to hold on to it and you feel peaceful.
就是这样吧。
It's just because of like this.
因为你是用死掉的感官来去抓着它，来去体会。
Because you use the sense of death to feel it.
所以我再放一次那个 commercial 做结束。
Let me give you see the commercial.
Open field. It reminds me of the lake actually. It's sultry, but I roll around her and I just be remember. Is it an aphrodisiac? Spanish UK, people are naked and really fun. Whales. Whale song.
That wasn't hair. That wasn't hair.
It's really clean.
Clean, fresh.
Brings me to a happy place.
Still think I would wrap my baby.
You can go ahead and take your blindfold off.
It's like a pistol.
Hello?
Didn't expect this. Still smell apples.
恭喜第六祷告，
Let's pray together.
父神求你恢复我们属灵的眼睛，
Father, please restore our spiritual eyesight,
以致我们能够看见神的荣耀，
so therefore that we can see your glory,
也看见我们如何被罪所蒙骗。
that allow us to see that we are in bondage by our own sin,
不管是把责任往外推，
whether that we blame others,
又或者是想要把责任自己吸收，得着平安。
or whether that we blame upon ourselves, that we pity ourselves.
父神帮助我们
Help us, O Lord,
离开这种与根纠缠不清的人生，
so that we can separate from our past life,
以致我们能够重新做一个有神荣耀的选择。
that we can be restored through you, that we can choose.
The glory。我奉主耶稣基督宝贵圣名祈求。
I pray in the precious name of Jesus. Amen.